push him out. Because if you let Nasus control the wave, like, it's going to be hard to really win on farm, I think.
We also have to remember the attack speed slow from Nasus is less impactful against Lucian because so much is about his passive use, where he just use ability to get the double tap. And I actually think in this one here, PraY with the Lucian pick, also being an AD carry, even more, I feel like, in his favor going into the 1v1. But of course, SwordArt, if he's actually able to maybe outfarm him, he can win that way.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Faker do it just yesterday. I'm sure he's going to be looking for a similar strategy. It is going to be press the attack against Ares, so this is not fleet footwork or anything as far as the more defensive masteries for the AD carry. This is obviously trying to use Lucian passive, trying to put on more damage, and you kind of have to commit to the longer trades to actually get anything out of that.
So we have to see if actually he gets poked down and what else he's picked in his runes, if there's other sustain coming in from him, because obviously with SwordArt, the thing he can do is poke. His all-in requires the Lucian to stop moving, basically. Otherwise, he's not really going to be able to stick to him.
So PraY took Zombie Ward, and
don't take Zombie Ward in a 1v1 map where you can't place any wards.
He has Zombie Ward and Presence of Mind, which I'm not sure really how effective those two masteries are going to do. I mean, those don't even do anything.
So Presence of Mind makes a little bit of sense. Basically, when you level up, for 5 seconds, you get your mana back that you're spending. And obviously in 1v1s, when you are poking a lot, you do spend a lot of mana. So in this case here, PraY is relying on the fact that he's going to get a lot of early level ups here, level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. And he has 5 seconds window where he can go all in and not actually lose any mana on it. So
you know what else gives you mana? Mana Flow Band.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have gone Sorcery Secondary.
But now we're going to get the level up from PraY into the all in. And then he can use the zombie. Never mind, he can't use the zombie. Man, why would
it actually makes no sense. But
maybe he misclicked.
On the other side, SwordArt is going to be going for the Resolve secondary. He has Iron Skin. He has Second Wind. That is pretty expected. Now, we were talking about this a little bit where we kind of were thinking that Futures Market is actually probably just better than a lot of the other secondary trees because even early in the game, you're likely going to be able to go around 150 gold into dead. And 3 extra potions is actually such a big deal in the 1v1 when you're thinking about the total health gain from that.
Also, one thing SwordArt picked up in this one is absolute focus. Something we don't see very often. Basically, when you are above 70% HP, you deal, or you get some more stabs, and you can actually deal a little bit more damage. So he's relying on walking in to PraY with almost full HP on this Nasus, and then just like fire that extra poke damage in his face, and just try and get him low enough. And again, PraY is not running with a lot of sustain in this game, and that could be a problem for him.
Yeah, we'll see if it does come into play. For now, though, SwordArt has actually been missing a lot of the farm. He's already down 6-7 CS at this point, and we've seen so far in a lot of the games, if you fall like 10 behind, CSing almost doesn't really become an option as a victory. So you do kind of get forced into trying to look for those all-in kills.
And that really sucks when you're playing the poke champion, who actually just wants to win on farm or win by poking you, so you go back to base and you can't actually kill the Nasus. In this case, here, SwordArt will not have the same luxury Faker had, where he was basically controlling the 1v1 for most of it. PraY is currently sitting in a good situation.
Yeah, and the early vamp, I think, makes a lot of sense. If your opponent's Victor really is to poke you out, you get a little bit more sustain, grab a couple more potions. So we can see Reckless looking on.
Seeing what's going on here.
Maybe get a couple tips here,
I mean, what happened last year was a lot of people in the start were playing a lot of different champions, but then suddenly we started seeing like Lucian and these other AD carries a lot, and everyone wanted to suddenly play them. And then Yasuo was also in there.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the Zoe versus Zoe. I want to see it at least once. I think that would be hype.
I mean, it would definitely be hype. Would it be very good? Different question. SwordArt not really able to hit a massive AoE skill shot onto PraY. All in.
It's looking pretty good for PraY, honestly. The exhaust is already over. He still has his.
And press the attack is on SwordArt right now. He's taking so much damage.
Just like that, Nasus is not working out there. A forced SwordArt. PraY is going to be able to best him pretty comfortably.
That was too easy.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the Nasus would miss the massive skill shot, and PraY just walked in, stole his heal, and I think SwordArt kind of realized.
Zombie Ward should have popped up from Nasus' corpse.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's why PraY won, actually. The Zombie Ward did it for him.
Yeah, gave him the extra vision he needed.
Well, in the end, SwordArt probably realized he was losing on farm and kind of had to try and go for an all-in, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe wait till 6, though. I mean, the Nasus ultimate's pretty strong.
I agree. PraY looking good. looking good. I think still Lucian is an AD carry. You probably should just ban away in these games. He's so good 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely is really strong. A lot of people perhaps maybe more worried about some of the poke champs, but here is the all-in. PraY, I mean, it's looking like he is pretty low on health, but the fact that the exhaust has already expired at this point, SwordArt is pretty far up. The exhaust to follow. PraY waits out the barrier, dashes in, easy peasy, nicely done there from him. And he's going to be moving on to play the winner of Reckless versus Zeitnot, which will be coming
More AD carries.
up next.
That is the next one, yeah. We have so many AD carries now. Because obviously, again, if you have a 1v1 tournament and you are a smart coach, you pick your AD carry to go represent your team.
Why not the top laner?
Because
what you got against top laners?
I mean, so right now, what are you going to play top lane? Nasus? We've already seen that once. What are you going to do against Lucian?
What about Gnar? You know, get in there on some Gnar, maybe some
I
Ornn.
guess you could.
Maybe get in
We had a
on the
Tom
Ornn.
Kench ban in
We
this
did,
game.
Yeah.
So,
Pantheon has a top lane pick.
That's fine.
It's been getting banned out.
Everyone can play Pantheon. There's no skill shots on this champion. It is so
What about
easy.
the E? What if you aim back?
That's
for
not a real skill.
Deficio?
Okay.
What about
sure.
the ultimate, huh?
Does that really count? It's like this big. You can't miss
I mean,
it.
you can still miss.
Takes up the entire lane.
I have seen teammates miss.
Okay, fair enough. There are a few skill shots
There you
on
go.
Pantheon.
High skill champion.
Just play Lucian if you can in 1v1s. It is truly amazing. We just saw PraY as well. Like, the all-in, he gets press the attack almost instantly. There's like a ton of bonus damage as